welcome back, guys, if any of you have decided to rejoin us. This is, you know, we made a new stream just because of how well it was going, actually. Nothing to do with anything else. So, yeah. I mean, at least we know the stream, well, theoretically should be shorter because it will just be the race. But yeah, as suggested by Velocity, I had to start. We were gonna probably go over the maximum stream time that YouTube allows, coming up to about. Well, it's been an hour and a half, and we haven't even done the race yet. So yeah, I'm saying it's going to be 2022 before we finish this race. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Oh god, yeah. Please remember official. I will actually kill you if you don't remember official. I would just be so upset. I better get the comments back up again then. Welcome back. Oh, Shap, you dickhead. He probably will be here, actually, about half an hour into the race, or an hour into the race, whatever, because it's taking that long, because of all the restarts. Alright, we are readying up, thank God. Yeah, it's going to be a late one. It's going to be a late one. These things do happen, obviously, in league racing. Incredibly frustrating when they do, but we just have to deal with it. Yeah, connection issues and the game glitching and P's not putting into official first time. These things happen, you know. So we just have to deal with it. Tango's saying you're running out of alcohol. I am running out of alcohol that's cold, because the rest of my alcohol's not been in the fridge. So yeah, I'm running out of cold alcohol, which is an issue. Tango, I'll admit that. I'm actually drunk this Stella pretty damn quick because of how stressful this has been. My Stella's probably actually about room temperature now. It tastes room temperature, doesn't taste fresh at all, because it's not, because it's been so long in here. So I was saving it for the race originally, but yeah, so this is the last of the somewhat cold alcohol I have available to me to get me through this. I might have to move on to shots of gin or vodka in a minute. If we have another restart, honestly, I'm just gonna turn the stream into just a live stream of me drinking, because it's the only way I'll be able to cope with this. Gotta refine my enthusiasm. Come on, gotta refine the enthusiasm. Okay, we've got official. The crowd is cheering because Pease has managed to get that right. The crowd is cheering. We've got the official time. Let's go. Yeah. Be enthusiastic. Everyone's in. Oh god, please don't do this again. Please don't do this again. Right, everyone just pick your setups and let's go. Let's not wait 50 years again, please. Okay, we're starting. Okay, thank god. Okay. That is positive. That is a positive sign. Positive, positive, positive. So this will be us restarting for the second time. It'll be the for the race. Hopefully Pease has remembered to put formation lap on, otherwise it's going to catch a lot of people out, including me. No, he has kept formation lap on, thank God. As we see the predicted strategy, just a reminder, obviously, because quality is on a different stream, that's how long it's been. But of the lineup, I can actually take you through the formation lap, so there is one advantage. Chapelet with pole position by 15 milliseconds, that's how close it was. Denzo P2, he's been having some internet connection issues, but looks a little bit better on the formation lap, so touch wood, it's good for the race. In third we have Rick Dalton in the Williams, fourth Jesse, fifth German, and Pease in P6, so the top six all on the medium tyre. 7th, then we have Blaze on the softs. Tango in the racing point on the softs as well in 8th. Farhad in 9th. Mars in 10th. And that concludes the soft runners, because from 11th to 14th we have all hards, and Emerson on the hard tyre, Chazza, Liam Yeh and FTH. Then Immortal is the one anomaly, should I say, in outside. He's the only person outside the top 10 who has not opted for the hards. He's opted for the mediums, which of course is simple, medium, hard. Other people just going really long, which you might as well, especially if you're starting far back. He obviously had that crash in quali, did Immortal, got into Q2, but then crashed. It's the first one out, and the first one out literally, because he was the first one to crash out. Ole and Dan Murphy and Knowlesy, who's joined us late for the race with his teammate Dan, they are on the hard tyres as well. So yeah, hopefully this race gets underway well, and yeah, hopefully we can finish the race before midnight, because I think for everyone's sake. But yeah, we do apologise for the inconvenience, obviously. Not exactly the most ideal advertisement for this league. You know, we pride ourselves on professional racing, certainly a somewhat professional admin team. I wouldn't say professional commentators, because I'm a commentator and Velocity's a commentator. But yeah, we set ourselves to higher standards than this, and even if it isn't our fault necessarily, we'll obviously take responsibility for that. It's not an amazing look. So we are on board Chapelele as we wait for everyone to line up, and we wait for the 5 red lights to start, and people begin to rev up their engines. Let's wait for that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I can't. Don't you dare do this to me. I am going to down this Stella and cry. I don't care about the predicted pit stop strategy. Oh my god. What's happened? Rick Dalton has apparently overtaken Chapelele. Oh, okay. Okay, we got the 5 red lights. And away we go. Finally for the Bahrain Grand Prix. And if you ignore the Delta, because Chapelele is currently in the lead, and he has got ahead of Denzo and Rick Dalton as my leaderboard goes absolutely crazy. Shap leads from Denzo, and there's Blaze in the background. We got a yellow flag, but I can't see what for. Denzo has actually now taken the lead from Chapelele. They're side by side. It still says Rick Dalton is first, but that is wrong. Shap tries to go through the outside. They're ghosting through each other. I think that is because of Denzo's connection, although they are both ghosting for me. Yeah, and Denzo gets the move done. Denzo into the lead. Shap now under pressure from Rick Dalton. And we still got a yellow flag on the main straight, although it looks like everyone's got away cleanly. Pease has had an absolutely dreadful start, and Blaze has got past him. Pease now side by side with Farhad. Farhad going very wide indeed, and that's compromised him significantly. The leaderboard has now corrected itself. It's Denzo from Shap, from Rick, from Jesse, from Tanyo, from German, from Blaze, from Pease, from Farhad, from Emerson. That is your top 10. Emerson already into the top 10. Looks like we've got a side-by-side battle here between Tango and Jesse, and a very difficult place to overtake. Tango on those fresher, quicker, soft tyres. Jesse's gone very wide there. He's gone off the track almost completely there, and that's not going to help him at all. Shap, 3 tenths behind Denzo, trying to put on the pressure here. But I tell you what, Rick is going to have a really good run at him. Of course, no DRS until lap 3. Shap does the fastest lap of the race, despite being in P2. So I'm not sure if that's right. And the leaderboard glitches again, which is just absolutely brilliant. But yeah, it's not Shap who leads at the moment, it is Denzo, despite the leaderboard saying that he is in P8. He does lead. Shap looking for a potential move there. We've still got the yellow flag on the main straight, despite the fact nothing is happening. Knowlesy and Immortal are battling side by side, and Immortal has cut the corner there. It's not exactly the cleanest of exits, And him and Nosey continue to go side by side, but Nosey gets the move done. Further up the field, this is incredibly difficult without a Delta. Blaze pressuring German is really close here. Everyone's so packed in. As we see the delayed correction there of Denzo with the fastest lap, sorry. And we wait to see if anyone's going to make a move. Still incredibly close. Shap only 4/10 behind Denzo. So Denzo had a really good start by the looks of it, especially a really good run on the second DRS zone. Bit of a lock up there. Just got a yellow flag, random yellow flags. Tango has left the session. That's incredibly frustrating. His hard drive, as usual, messing up. That's going to drop him down the order. German, as a result, is going to get past him. Now Shap is looking for the move on Denzo. This is where you really need a co-commentator to re-invite him. Shap is going for the move on Denzo. This is for the lead. He's going to have the inside for turn 1. Pease does the fastest lap of the race. Shap does have the inside for turn 1, and it looks like he's done that move pretty smoothly. But look at Blaze behind Denzo as well. It says he's in P5. He is in... sorry, that is Rick. Is that Rick or... That is Rick, sorry. The leaderboard is completely glitching out. Because apparently Denzo is minus 8.1 seconds behind Shapalele. As my leaderboard glitches again. God, this is not making it easy for me. But, you know, I'm trying not to complain. Try and get on with it. Hopefully Tango has some more invites. Blaze still on the back of Denzo and Shap. But yeah, Shap has managed to get back through on Denzo. So that battle continued. Blaze also on the back of German. We've got movement here. Tango moves down another place. Obviously, he has disconnected. Yeah, do one more try, Tango. But I really hope you got another invite. If not, I will invite you. But I've obviously got to pick the timing. Yeah, Rick Dalton is actually in P3, but it's not saying that. And Denzo is in P2, but we are having issues galore here tonight. Even the commentary we're having issues with. This is very frustrating. Shap does the fastest lap of the race. He is... I can't tell you what gap he's pulled out. It's not a 1 minute 4 second gap, I can tell you that, because Denzo is right on the back of him. We're seeing movement here between Mars and Emerson. No, we're not. It's Liam getting past Tango. But Emerson is eyeing up a move on Mars. And he's got an amazing run here. He will have DRS. And he's going to have the inside line. As Emerson got this move done on Mars. Mars is going to fight around the outside, of course. Emerson on the hards. But Mars on the softs. But Emerson gets the move done. Farhad is looking at total P's, going all over the back of Blaze and German. Immortal's got a 3-second time penalty. Him and Liam the only ones to have penalties. We've got someone right at the back. That is Ole, who's just come in for a wing change, I think, because he's right at the back and he's on the hard tyres. Denzo and Rick Dalton continue to chase down Shapalele, but you wouldn't know that looking at the leaderboard because of how messed up it is. Try and do my best to adjust to that. Blaze now on the back of German. Pease on the back of Blaze. Everyone really close together. FDH is about to get past Tango's ghosted car by the looks of it. He is. That's him up to P11. And Nosey not far behind. Hopefully Tango can rejoin ASAP. Total Pease is going to have a run here on Blaze. No, because Blaze has the DRS of German. It's a big DRS train. But Mars is going to have the run on Emerson here, and he's going to get back past him. Mars not looking like, he belongs in this division, which he absolutely does after getting promoted. We've got a crash from Ole. He's just given himself wing damage again. It's been an absolute nightmare for him. Chazza on Liam, he's got that move done. We've got Immortal on Tango, who's still disconnected. I really hope he can rejoin because he is sinking so many positions. Dan Murphy is about to get past him as well. And Blaze is about to get past German at this rate. And look at him, he's almost pushing him along. Is Blaze to German. Can he get that move done then? Immortal's had an incident. I haven't caught that, but he is quite a bit back. One's in the pits again. I wonder if he's going to retire, if he's going to continue. Looks like he's going to continue, which is good to see. Because, of course, a safety car could change anything, but at the moment it looks like he is out of it. But anything can change. Tango has rejoined. That is something we all love to see. Blaze on the back of German. As it's saying, I'm having more comments, but I'm not seeing them at the moment. Blaze getting a good run on German here, but German's got the DRS of Jesse. Emerson's got past Mars, and he's done it quite comfortably. Blaze looking to go around the outside there of German. He's going to have the DRS for the next corner. Sort of thought about the switchback there. He's going to have a very good run here. Can he get that done? We've got a random yellow flag. I don't see any reason for that. And he's had a really good run there, Blaze. Rick Dalton's made a mistake. That is the reason. Rick Dalton, who was running P3, has had an incident. We didn't spot that. I mean, I would have known if he was close. Sorry, I wouldn't have known if he was close. Thanks to the Delta, Ole at risk of getting lapped already by the race leader, which is currently Chapelele, who's got Denzo right behind him. Yellow flags galore. It's not just the drivers disconnecting and everything else. It is the game being absolutely disgustingly glitchy today. And Jesse looks like he had a bit of a moment there. He's on those medium tyres. Tango's lagged out again after just rejoining. That's devastating for him. And I won't be surprised if he decides to call it a day. Real shame. Because we know how much of a quick driver he is. And on those few days that his hard drive doesn't mess up, he's up there. But it seems to be so rare. And I tell you what, Denzo is having a run here at Chapelele. It's a good thing I spotted that on the mini-map, because obviously I don't have a Delta. So Denzo dives down the inside. I'm not sure if... There is a bit of contact, even though that he is ghosting. There is a bit of contact there between Denzo and Chapelele. But Denzo's got DRS again. But Chapelele has got the better run here. And he is going to stay slightly ahead. But these guys need to be careful, because even when you're ghosting, when it's internet issues, you can still physically hit someone. As we just saw there, Shap hit the side pod of Denzo. Tango has rejoined and he's going to give it another shot. That's good to see, but I mean, really hope it's a bit longer than last time, because yeah, that was incredibly frustrating. A bit of a train starting to... I said that really weird. A bit of a train starting to form behind Jesse with German, Pease and Blaze. Well, and Rick Dalton, who's obviously dropped down a bit because of that issue. Farhad, I think, is in P7, not P6, because it's ignoring Denzo. Oh, no, he's behind Rick Dalton, so he's P8. And a bit of a moment there from Farhad. Let's just save it. Denzo is still all over the back of Chapelele. This is for the race lead. Random yellow flags continue to plague this session, as does every problem the game and internet can throw at us. And Tango's left again. Oh, it gets worse and worse, doesn't it? This is a nightmare. He's not going to get close enough. Blaze goes in the pits. That's very interesting to see. Actually, it is the pit window for all the softs, actually, so it's not that surprising. And he is going to opt onto the hard tyre, and he will be attempting to go to the end. Pease going for a move on German. German then goes on the inside of Jesse, and there's contact. He's got damage, and Pease is up to P3. Sorry, P4, and that's a real shame for German. He was right up there, but it looks like he just missed his braking point, and he's got damage. He hit into the side of Jesse, who is holding up obviously a lot of people, as he has every right to. You know, this is a position. Maybe that was a bit too impatient, or maybe he just missed his braking point. I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll see that in incidents. But as a result of that, Jesse now under pressure from Pease. Pease has gained a position, and German has dropped quite a few, and is now got wing damage. I presume we'll have to pit. Denzo getting a really good run here on Shap, but it's whether he can out the last corner. Ole has had another moment. He's about to get lapped. He's avoided damage this time, but yeah, Denzo now looking to make the move for the race lead, keeping an eye on the Delta as well of Total Pease and Jesse, because that's getting very close, as are these two. Looks like it's not going to be close enough this time round. Farhad pits. He obviously they're responding. German also pits. Farhad responding to the pit of Blaze. P's looking to have a go on Jesse. Don't think Denzo's going to be close enough to make a move on Shap. No, he's not. So we're going to stick on board with the battle here, which is essentially a three-way battle as well, because just behind them you have the disconnected car of Rick Dalton. And Pease continues to pressure Jesse. And I'll tell you what, Denzo getting pretty close there. Blaze has got past Immortal. Elsewhere, Pease can't get close enough there to Jesse. I'm not sure who's closer at the moment, Denzo and Shap, or Pease and Jesse. So the good thing is I'll stay on board with this because I can see the deltas for the other one, whilst I can't between Denzo and Shap. So I'm trying to do my best here. Tango's rejoined and just immediately disconnected. Yeah, I feel that pain. Does not deserve that. Random yellow again. Denzo getting close to Shat. I don't think it's going to be close enough to make a move here. Total P's though on Jesse. He is going to be close enough to think about making a move, and he is going to make the move. Tango rejoins once again. He's not giving up. Neither is Total P's in this battle with Jesse. Oh, a little bit of contact. Forced to run wide there. Oh no, P's, you don't go across the gravel. That's how you end up like Grosjean, and he's managed to keep it out of the wall. But he's about to get overtaken by his teammate. No, in the end he isn't actually. I'm surprised there wasn't team orders. So Jesse still continues to hold on to that position. Shaq catching up with Ole. What about Denzo? These guys still close together. Yeah, P's just a little bit too eager to rejoin there, because if you rejoin on the gravel, that's always going to happen. You're always going to lose grip and control. Blaze at the moment on the back of FTH. Now, is that a legitimate yellow flag? That is... I'm not sure what that's for. Oh, bit of a moment there from Blaze. At the moment behind FTH. Still Chapelele leads though, but heavily pressured by Denzo. P's dropped back quite a bit from Jesse after that contact. No damage for P's. He managed to... Oh, but there nearly was damage for Blaze. In fact, is there damage? No, it doesn't look like it. He got so close to FTH there that he bumped the gearbox of him. He's now going around the inside, and that's a very good move from Blaze. That is a very impressive move. Meanwhile, for the lead of this race, Denzo getting close again to Shap, but not close enough. Emerson is going to be all on the back of P's, and I'm imagining there isn't much fighting there. P's obviously would have damaged his tyres a bit, and more crucially, to be honest, damaged his momentum after that sort of trip across the gravel, which resulted in nearly hitting the wall. He did well to avoid it. Farhad on the back of Immortal here, sort of thinking of a move. Of course, Farhad already pitted. He's going for the two-stop strategy because he's not going to go to the end on those mediums. So if there's a safety car, that should work quite well. If not, it's going to be a bit tricky for him. But either way, he opted for the mediums, not the hards, and that's meant he's been quicker, and it means he can make moves like that. Look at that lovely helicopter shot as Farhad gets past Immortal there. Meanwhile, Pease is still battling with his teammate Emerson. Up front, checking on Denzo and Shat. They have now lapped Ole successfully. Velocity. Oh, Ole! That just caught that. I just caught Ole's death. I just caught it. That's the safety car? Well, I just caught the end of that. I was just saying how he'd been lapped, and he took that very personally. So both first and second pit. Look how laggy Denzo is there. I hope you guys were happily having a seizure. What has happened here? Denzo... Oh my... Denzo's driving backwards down the pit lane! Denzo is driving backwards down the pit lane! Oh my goodness! I have never seen this before. What the hell is... And then he's back the right way round. Oh my... Oh my god. What is happening? Well, Denzo should be disqualified for that, for driving backwards down the pit lane. Oh my god. Emerson currently has the lead of this race on the hard tyres. Obviously yet to pit. Wow, we just witnessed a beautiful moment. Lap 12 of, yeah, Denzo's lag being pretty extreme. Tango has joined back. He says he's going to continue trying. Respect that. But currently is Emerson in first. Chazza in second. He started P12. He said, oh, you know what, I'm happy starting P12. Well, he's certainly be happy where he is at the moment. He's currently sitting P2. He's on the hards and go a lot longer. Obviously, he does have to pit. But, oh, Immortal's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. Sure that can be removed unless it's it was a legitimate pen. Liam Yeh is in third. He's been having a really good season. He's already, I think, beaten his points tally from last season. Behind him is Shap, who is the net race leader as he's pitted. He won't have to pit again on the hards. I think for once that safety car might have blessed him, but we will see, because we know that him and safety cars don't exactly have a good record together. Nosey in P5, Denzo in P5, Nosey in P6, Jesse in P7. I know I'm going against the leaderboard here, but it's because it says Denzo 16th and he's not. Blaze P8, Peas P9, and Mars, the final points position holder at the moment, in P10 as Tango leaves the session again. Unfortunately, Nosey does pit, so that's going to elevate everyone from Blaze downwards up pretty much. Actually, you can see Rick is ahead of Blaze, so Blaze is actually... Oh, well, Blaze has actually nearly spun it there. Jesus, that was a good save. He nearly... I mean, he's in a Williams, but no one asked him to impersonate George Russell there, but he nearly did it anyway. Behind his teammate, Rick Dalton. Oh, I just wish the leaderboard could actually reset to what it actually is. It would make my life a hell of a lot easier. And it'd make everyone's life hell of a lot easier, because we're probably going to have to ask for Denzo and Rick's finishing position, screenshot of the finishing position, because we have no idea really, apart from what we can... Well, we can make it out, but it's... Yeah, just to confirm, it would be nice in case we get it wrong or whatever. But Emerson leads this race. He's got plenty of VIL race wins under his belt before. Yet to win this season, but he's had a couple of second places and podiums. And behind him, Chazza, who's done pretty well. It's his debut season. He's been pretty competitive. He's made up for not doing as well in quali as... well, to be fair, he's done pretty well in quali. It's just how competitive the grid is. But he's made up for that with his race pace. Emerson's slowing them all up now. Let's just make sure we don't have a Magello here, boys and girls. See Chazza very eager. Hopefully no one's too eager. We don't want to see any wing damage or penalties. When is Emerson going to bolt then? He's making sure the safety car gets well out the way. But it's his decision when to bolt. Obviously no overtaking until you pass the finish line. He's still not going for it. It's going to be an incredibly late dart. And Emerson does dart now. And has anyone been caught out? It looks like Chapelele might have been. No, Denzo does not get past him. But I'll tell you what, Liam Yeh is fighting him. They're side by side, Liam Yeh and Chapelele. In the end, Chapelele does get through. That puts him up into P3. So he's got that move done quickly. Denzo now getting past Liam Yeh. Oh, and Jesse having to avoid that as Liam brakes slightly earlier than expected. Shap gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. I'm very confused about that. That surely will get removed, because that, I don't know why he would have got the legal overtake. You can see Gurman making a move, and you can see Jesse making a move on Liam as well. And down the inside is Blaze on Liam, and he's made that move done very nicely. And now here comes Total Peas. Liam ceding positions. Those hard tyres just can't warm up, and they are old 13-lap old. But he cedes another position there. And next up for him to worry about is Mars. FDH and Dan Murphy there battling. In the end, FDH cedes the position. Behind him is the lagged out car of Tango, and Farhad is now making a move on Tango. Further up, Pease looking to have a run on Blaze. Obviously no DRS. Oh my god, Jesse nearly crashes into the DRS sign as the Mortar gets past. And this is going to be a double overtake, is it here? Pease on Blaze, and on Jesse. No, in the end, Blaze gets through, but Pease is going to get through against Jesse. He's going to have the outside. Full send. Blaze is in the gravel, and there was contact, and he's lost a lot of positions there. That's a shame to see. Dan Murphy and Mars, little bit of a bang there between the two of them. We have a yellow flag. I'm not sure who that is at the back of the grid. It is Rick Dalton, I think. And Jesse has retired on track. Well, that is very odd. Jesse's retired on track. You're not allowed to do that. It's a very serious offence, even for reserve. Blaze has got past Mars, though. That's a very impressive move. But FDH is all over the back of him now. He would have lost a lot of momentum, having to yield that position, sorry. And let's see what's happening here. Emerson continues to lead the race. Shap has got past. Shap is currently P2, as we mentioned. Wait, no, he's not. Yes, he is. Sorry. It is Rick Dalton all the way back there. Yeah. So he's had a nightmare. So he actually is that far back. Denzo looking potentially for a move, but it's not going to be done. We've had an incident. Oh, it's Blaze pitting, and he's retiring in the pit lane. Not happy about that incident with P. Dan Murphy now all on the back of Liam. Yeah, Chazza also on the back of Pease. I don't know if Pease has made a mistake or something, because Chazza was not this close before. Chapalele also all over the back of Emerson. God, Blaze has had a nightmare start to this this season, hasn't he? Really has. Not had any luck. And we are down to just 15 runners. Although Rick Dalton is so laggy and so far behind, I'm not even sure if he can consider him a run at the moment. It looks like someone's coming out of the pits there. Is it Farhad who's just coming out of the pits? Or Nolsey? I'm not sure. Bit of a twitch there from Chapalele. I apologise for the awful commentating. It's very difficult without a delta. Ole saying absolute shambles. Yeah, this whole race has been an absolute shambles. This whole lobby, unfortunately, and it doesn't help now with the delta and the leaderboard. They're not making it any easier, certainly for me, and the lag probably won't be helping the drivers. Dan looks like he's going to make a move on Liam, yeah, but actually forget that. Shap is going for the lead, for the move for the lead here, down the inside. Did a little feint there before sending it, and now here comes Denzo, and he's got the move done as well. And now Denzo is going to be all over the back of Chapalele. It was really crucial that he got past at the same time as Shap, and he's managed to do that. Brilliant, really good opportunism from the Chilean there. Meanwhile, I think we're going to have another retirement in the pits from the looks of it. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, to be honest. That's Tango. Oh, it's Tango's AI car in the pits. Yeah, I just about caught it on screen, Ole. It was only because I was spectating the front two, but yeah, just about caught it. I will take a big swig for you, don't worry, my friend. Do not forget a fallen soldier. I'm not going to lie, after this race, I want to forget this race ever happened because of the complications and stress that I will forever associate with this race. Because it just, everything that's gone wrong, that could go wrong, has gone wrong, as is so often the case. Immortal's having a run here on Mars. He's going to have a really good chance out of this final corner. He's on 2 lap fresher soft. Dan Murphy's got past Liam because Liam in the pits. And here comes Immortal, and look at the pace difference there with DRS and overtake. And maybe that was a planned switch because obviously they are both in the Renault, although obviously Immortal is a reserve. Emerson, meanwhile, is fighting back at Denzo and Chapelele. In fact, to the point where he's almost going side by side with Denzo here. Got to be careful that he doesn't go through him just because he's ghosted. And we will see if he can get that move done because Denzo has ran wide. And Denzo has just died. Yeah, that's what's happened. Emerson's hit his ghosted car. And that's what happens. Yeah, that's why you've got to be so careful with ghosted cars. Even when they're ghosted, if it's because of ghosted, because of lag, you can still hit them because you're not lagging for their stream. And Denzo's got really severe damage. Is he going to retire on track? Because you're not supposed to... What is he doing? He is teleported, apparently. So, yeah, that is him out of the battle for the race. This is a really buggy session, I'm afraid to say. And that was really unfortunate. The collision between Emerson there and Denzo, and that is purely because of lag. Obviously, if the car is ghosted, it still means that you can hit them. Dan Murphy's looking for a move on Shazza here. He's going to go down his inside. Oh, looks like we've got Gio in the chat. Really good to see a fellow commentator there. Obviously, Gio, really good commentator. And he did race some VIL quite briefly as well. So good to see him there. I think he's just caught the Denzo incident, judging by the shocked face. Dan has got that move done on Shaz, as I mentioned. Emerson is actually gaining on Chapelele despite the fact he's on such older hard tyres. He's managing those hard tyres really well. To be fair to Denzo, he's still going, so he's not given up. So good from him for that. Bit of a lock up there from Chapelele. And Emerson's still within DRS. He, as I said, managing those hard tyres excellently because they're 12 lap older tyres than Chapelele. 10 laps to go in this chaotic delayed race. And Mars is looking to get strike back at Immortal. Obviously Immortal got back at him 2 laps ago, managed to do quite a simple pass, but these guys seem to be very even on pace because they are managing to constantly overtake each other. We've currently only got 15 runners at the moment. We've had quite a lot of incidents. Sporgel said he retired the car. I think that's Denzo. That explains why it teleported. Yeah, he did do it in a safe position, to be fair. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, as I said, it seems like the connection issue. Mars, meanwhile, gets past Immortal there, so I just missed that. Apologies for that. Yeah, it seems like a connection issue there. Obviously, Denzo, your internet hasn't connection wasn't great, and then FTH now going for a move on Shazza. Yeah, there's the confirmation he retired. But look at this, Shazza fighting back at him. Are they going to be side by side through here? No, they're not. No, they're not. FTH gets that move done. Very impressive stuff from him indeed. But yeah, as I was saying, the connection issue. He's then gone through with you ghosted, but obviously you're not ghosted for he's not ghosted for you, and he hits you, and yeah, really unfortunate. It's why you shouldn't really go through ghosted cars unless they are lapped, because yeah, with internet issues like that, that's what happens. Yeah, Small was saying I'm Denzo. Tango's saying after 15 laps of trying, he gives up. To be fair, I'm impressed that you went that long. Chap has now got the gap to Emerson to 1.3 seconds, so out of DRS range with 9 laps to go. It looks like Chap is in control of this race for now, but because Emerson is on such older hard tyres, you'd expect Trap to pull away, but a lot can still happen. At the moment we're on board with Dan. He's currently in the DRS zone of German. And Emerson is pitted. He's finally pitted. That elevates total Ps to P2. Really good recovery from him. Of course, he had that incident in the gravel where he was battling side by side with Jesse. He managed to keep it out the wall. He did lose a couple of positions, but he didn't get any damage. And crucially, that has meant he's continued, and he is in P2 as it stands. You can see in the background German and Dan Murphy. Dan Murphy, of course, started from the back of the grid, and there he is in P4 on the back of German, searching a potential podium. In fact, German has got a penalty, and Dan Murphy hasn't got a penalty, so that could prove crucial here in terms of a position switch. It could result in a podium for Dan Murphy, but there's still 8 laps to go here at the Bahrain circuit. Immortal gaining on Mars again. Obviously, these guys love to switch around, it seems. Further back, Farhad, Immortal's Iranian counterpart in P8. Big lock up there as we're on board with him. Emerson all the way down in P9, not been after pitting. He was leading the race. He's got a big job on his hands now if he wants to get back up to the heights where he was before. Liam rounds up the top 10 for now. Chazza just outside the top 10, but on those fresh soft tyres, so look out for him on a charge. Nosey, the final runner of those that are still in the session. And look at that, Shap now got a 4.5 second lead to second place. There he is, the man Chapelele, the championship leader by 1 point, but he's going to extend it by, at the moment, by 25 points because of the retirement of Denzo. Emerson has got past Farhad. I've missed that completely. I didn't even say he was too close. So Emerson making short work of that on those fresh soft tyres compared to Farhad's 8-lap-old soft tyres. Immortal and Mars side by side once again. Looks like Immortal has got part 1 done, but Mars can come back at him here. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 for no reason. Literally no reason. And we've now got Velocity joining us for the final couple of laps.
Hey.
I did say at this rate he was going to be joining us, considering how late the race is. And here he is. I will try and send you an invite when we have this battle toned down. But at the moment, Immortal and Mars constantly battling and just switching positions, the two Renault drivers. No team orders, and you know they're racing cleanly, they're racing quickly. They're on about the same lap-old tyres. There's no need to change that. Knowles is now retired from the session. We are down to, only 11 actual drivers because 2 of them are disconnected. So it's been a bit of a demolition derby, but we've had quite a lot of problems tonight with connection, and everything that's gone wrong, as I said, has gone wrong. But not for Chapelele at the moment. He leads by 5.1 seconds, and whilst there's a little gap, I am now going to invite my co-commentator Velocity into the session. How was work? Stressful watching this?
Again.
It's a curse, honestly. I don't know why it's such a curse, but it is. Chazzo's got past Liam here, actually, just before wait, someone's gone off, I think. Is that for... No, I think that was a glitch. But yeah, Mars on the back of Immortal. Chazza, as I said, got past Liam and is now into P10, the final points position. But the closest battle on track continues to be between the Renaults of AC Immortal and Mars, currently P6 and P7. It looks like Chapelele is continuing to extend his lead, obviously on the same age tyres as P's, but Chapelele is an alien, and he will be going 25 points clear of Denzo, at least as it stands. If he gets the fastest lap, that could extend to 26, but there are still 6 laps to go now, but he's got a very comfortable lead over total P's. Tell you what, this battle between the two Renaults has been joined by Emerson. So all this battling from the two teammates has led to Emerson catching up here. And he's on those soft tyres, the two guys in front on those old tyres. He should be making pretty quick work of them. And look at the pace difference. He's going to get Mars before the DRS zone. He is. And he's going to have the DRS of Immortal in front. Just blitzing through the grid. And he's surely now going to get Immortal. Immortal makes his one defensive move. But it means nothing. Emerson's got DRS. He's got the fresh soft tyres. He blitzes past him. Immortal feints a little move there, but there was no chance of that changing position, and Emerson will soon drop these two guys to continue their battle, but it will be for 7th and 8th rather than 6th and 7th as it stands. But yeah, this is the only action on track, so these Renault guys and Emerson getting plenty of screen time because there really isn't a lot else going on. Probably also partly because of how many drivers unfortunately we have lost. To be fair, most of them I did manage to get on camera. Tango has rejoined, so we do have 12 drivers again. But yeah, most of them I managed to get on camera. The Denzo one was really unfortunate between Denzo and Emerson. It was I don't know if you saw that, Velocity, but it was a ghosting incident where, he's ghosted for one person but not for the other. Denzo had ghosted for Emerson, but obviously not the other way round. So when Emerson went through him, he hit him, even though he's ghosted on his screen, and Denzo's then got into the wall.
Yeah, it's definitely a Codemasters issue, because I'm stuck at please wait at the moment. My internet's fucking amazing, so...
Yeah, no, Code, honestly, it's been horrific today. As I said, it's just the sort of thing
I'm gonna restart my game, it's...
Yeah, it's Codemasters being Cody's. Looks like the Mars and Immortal gap has gone to a second now. So just out of DRS range. Oh no, Mars has just about got it, to be fair. Just stayed within that. Immortal nearly broke out of DRS range, but not quite. And yeah, I do actually, whilst not much is happening on track, I'm going to get the penalty situation. So currently, as it stands, Dan Murphy is going to get that final podium place. Chapeladia has 10 seconds of penalties. Pease has 5 seconds. The gap is 6.7 seconds, so Chapeladia will still win. One of those penalties was a dodgy penalty. I'm not sure about the other. So I presume one of those penalties will get removed at least anyway. So I don't think it's going to... I mean, Pease might have a dodgy one as well. I guess we will find out. At this rate, we will find out in the podium interviews afterwards. But yeah, that is the penalty situation for you guys to see. Tango's saying it doesn't work, believe me. Yeah, you disconnected again. Yeah, Tango, I do believe you because you've tried about a billion times. Bless your soul. It's just not happening. As nothing seems to be happening today because...
Oh, apparently it's the whole rejoining thing that just doesn't work, apparently.
So yeah, it's a Cody's glitch then, so... I guess you're just here to keep me company then.
I'll do that.
Well, by the way, that Brewdog Lager was really good. Honestly, way superior to my Stella. It's a lot stronger, but it's way nicer.
Yeah, well... yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't actually tried it yet, but... Right, it'd be nice if Codemasters could fucking fix that game. I mean, yeah, the start of this thing was completely on UMPs being retards, but
no, I mean, mine was just a mute.
Out,
mine wasn't.
Yeah,
and it hadn't even started. Yeah, but it hadn't even started, so it didn't result in anything. Okay? So
but even then, P's deciding to.
Not put it on official. Yeah.
But. And then after that, it's just nothing anyone could do. I mean, Codemasters seem to be refusing to fix a game and only make it worse, but maybe they're just getting EA's kind of getting to them already. And they've decided...
Yeah, it's pretty depressing. I've just also seen that the only battle on track... Actually, no, Emerson's caught FTH. We do have another battle because the battle between Immortal and Mars is completely pointless because Mars has no penalties and Immortal has 14, so 14 seconds that is. So, yeah, that is completely pointless. But apart from for pride and for entertainment, so I'm still grateful they did it. Emerson now has the run on FTH. Another straightforward one on those fresh softs. That puts him into P5. Pretty comfortable move from Emerson. And actually, he's caught up to Dan Murphy really quick. Of course, he pitted quite late. He was in P1, but he hadn't pitted. He's really made this hard to soft stint work pretty well. And at the moment, it's a Mercedes 2.5. Doesn't sound very good, does it? A 2.5, not quite a 1.2. But, yeah, that is the current situation. But that, I mean, it's kind of good in a way that it's not all on us. It's Cody's as well.
It's not really anything on us, though, is it? Let's be honest.
Apart from the P's thing with the...
Yeah, P's
But that
aside.
wouldn't have made a difference usually. I mean, it would have been a mild inconvenience, but yeah, Emerson gets past Dan. Dan actually gets out the way there. So that is Emerson now into P4. Actually, he could... So that's Dan's chances of podium over, but Emerson can get podium here. He needs to get within 3 seconds of Gurman. He's currently 4.2 away, and he's on fresh soft tyres, so this is very doable. Whilst Gurman is on old hards, so this will be very interesting to see if he can manage that. Mortal's got another penalty that takes him to 17 seconds. Actually, as it stands, Gurman is getting P2 because he's 2.4 seconds off total P's.
Yeah, this race has seemed a bit like who can survive Codemasters bullshit for the longest.
Yeah, it's certainly one that I'm not going to be including this in the race highlights, I can tell you that for certain. And that's nothing on the driving from you guys today, it's just on Codemasters being so goddamn glitchy. Looks like Mars is eyeing up another move on Immortal, wants that track position. FTH sort of accepting Dan Murphy going into the distance, but no, actually staying within DRS. Emerson now 3.6 seconds away from Gurman. He really wants that P3. And actually, that could save his teammate as well.
This is really gonna. The thing is, right, is this gonna really open up the championship for Chapelele? It's gonna give him a 27 point lead, I think, over anyone else.
Has he got fastest lap?
I don't know. I'm just assuming he does.
I will actually check who's got the fastest lap. Oh, can I not? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can.
Race director.
It's on the race. No, you don't want to go on race director. You want to go on your things. You know where you see the penalties and everything. Just flick it through instead of like deltas between and everything. You can see fastest lap, I think, on there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Emerson has the fastest lap, so if he gets a podium as well, that's a good result for him. No, so Chapelele will extend his championship lead though
to 26 points.
26 points. After that really unfortunate incident between Emerson and Gurman. Emerson is now, well, he was temporarily 3 seconds behind Gurman. Yeah, he's within that window now. Meanwhile, Mars has got past Immortal. These Renaults love to battle, although, nearly gets damaged there. Immortal just broke a bit too late. Actually, did he get damaged there? No, he's avoided that. As we get another random yellow flag, we've had random yellow flags all race. It's been incredibly frustrating. FTH looking to make a move on Dan Murphy. Dan Murphy did get past. Farhad and Chaz are now battling.
You see what Tiger said, I can see why people get stoned.
Farhad on the back of Chazza nearly got the move done, but just about couldn't. Farhad currently in P10 on for his first points finish of the season, but he'd rather 2 points than 1, obviously. FTH continues to be on the back, and Emerson is going to get P3 as it stands. Oh, big moment there. Wait, who was that? Was that Chapelele? No, Chapelele wins the race. It was Farhad who had a big moment, sorry. Yeah, total P's then comes across the line. Is it going to be P2? It is going to be P2. Emerson is going to get the podium and the fastest lap of the race. Really good recovery drive from him. Dan is going to come ahead just ahead of FTH as a race to the line there. And Mars and Immortal, who battled all race, Mars will come home ahead of him. Immortal's got a hell of a penalty situation, so he is going to miss out on points, unfortunately for him, despite finishing the points. Chazza gets P8, Farhad P9, Immortal is going to get P11. Yeah, P11. And Liam gets the final points position. So there we go. Velocity, as you were in the party.
I've already done it.
I've just spilt some of my beer, which is amazing. Can you invite Chapelele, please?
I've already done it.
Well, can you do it again? God, that was the most stressful race I think I've ever commentated in my life. The most stressful thing ever. And the man who is worse than Hitler has just joined the party. Total P's. And what on earth have I just witnessed on this end of lap thing? Did you just watch the stream?
What?
I do not know what is going on right now, but people are just crashing.
Immortal's been taken out on an in-lap.
This is quite entertaining because we have to wait about...
meeting in a cult.
Yeah, we have to wait about 20 years for Rick Dalton because he's disconnected. Everyone's just sort of... This is so weird.
Can we all agree that Pease is never to ever,
yes, we
host
can
a
all
session
agree
again?
that. This is him. I don't care about the Codemasters issues. I blame him. This is disgusting. The worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, I want to erase this race from the season. Can we just delete the race? Oh god, that is just... Oh, they're not...
We're not
they're
got
not...
Sharp anyway. Sharp not want to talk to you today.
No, I think he's upset with me because I muted myself for 10 minutes, even though there's no racing. Did you did invite him, did you?
Yeah, of course.
To be fair, there's not much to talk about that race apart from how shit it was. So I sort of don't blame him for that. If I was going to boycott interview, it'd be this one. Well, whilst we're watching the cars bump into each other constantly, I guess we're on board with Emerson at the moment, and obviously P3 and fastest lap. Let's focus on the positives because let's just not talk about much of the race. Obviously, was that a bit of fun going back through the grid after pitting from the hards to the softs?
Yeah, I mean, I personally had quite a good fun race, to be honest, because it's not often that I do start in an ideal position, especially somewhere around here like Bahrain. Just in that P11, it's really beneficial to start on the hards and just go along. But I mean, the safety car came out at the worst possible time, and I thought it was better for the team for Pease to pit under the safety car because of his strategy. It would have probably ruined it more than hit for him. So we kind of took a team call to box him and me to stay out till lap 20 to whack on the softs and try and get through the field. And yeah, it worked out quite well, to be honest. I mean, I only really lost a position to Pease, so at the end of the day, I don't really feel like that's too bad, to be honest, because obviously he's my teammate. So
Yeah. Was that your decision or Bono?
or
was it Roscoe? Maybe it's Roscoe. I don't know.
Well, after the restart, I jumped in Hamilton's seat, so I was the number one driver, so I kind of
Oh
called
yeah,
it.
so you did have the advantage of Bono then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you did so well at the end. Yeah, no, obviously, what is the race next? My brain's been completely fried.
Baku.
Baku. Oh, I do love Baku. I mean, to be fair, Pease won that last time out. He had a really good battle with you. It was with you, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the last
season.
lap.
Yeah, that was an epic battle. So, if you guys can show that sort of pace in Baku next week, there's Mercedes 1-2s on the card, but as long as Pease doesn't host, as we mentioned. But you're feeling confident for Baku? Do you think you can get a good
Yeah,
result?
because it was literally on Sunday that I did a race against Pease and he put it up in the wall in the castle section. So,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
so yeah, I quite like Baku personally. So yeah, it should be good.
No, indeed. Well done on P3 and well done on surviving that messy race. Pease P2. I was sort of trying to hide my frustration when you tried to rejoin the track through the gravel because I just knew that it was going to end badly. But you managed to keep it out the wall, thank God, and you got P2 in the end.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was the most chaotic race I think I've ever been a part of. The racing, the servers, everything was just hell. I was just so happy for it to end. Oh my god. We had yellow flags lap after lap. You got unserved penalties because you can't overtake on the yellow flag. It's just long.
Oh, is that? I was wondering where you got your penalty from. Yeah, I think Shap got one as well from that. Or
he got
maybe,
two.
Oh, he got two, yeah.
He got
both
two.
from that, yeah. It's just, yeah. It was
it's just chaos. Never let me host again. I'm retiring from my hosting duties.
Yeah, it's been an epic one race.
The game doesn't agree with my servers,
Yeah.
so we'll never try that again.
Yeah, I think we can all agree with that. Baku, do you think you can potentially get another win, or certainly another podium?
Maybe. I don't know. I like the track. If I keep it out the wall, possibly. Yeah.
Well, obviously last time in Baku it was mixed conditions, so
only just about got it.
Yeah,
like
you did your best to bottle it because you got wing damage, didn't you? Right at the end. You didn't bottle it this time at least, although you did bottle hosting.
Nearly bottled this race. Jesus Christ.
But to be honest, I wouldn't even blame you for bottling this race. Well, congratulations on P2. Chapelele, obviously a pretty comfortable win for you in the end. Well, Denzo was pushing you for a while, but his internet was all over the place, which resulted in an unfortunate incident with Emerson. Messy race, obviously, but the fact is you're 25 points clear of Denzo now, and that could be a significant, despite how horrific this race has been in terms of the glitches and everything. That could be really significant in the title race, and I'm sure you're happy to be to have that little cushion of 26 points.
Well, my body was horrific, so I'm not really happy. But it was just a shame for Denzo. He was ghosting the whole race, and Emerson just didn't know that he could hit him. And yeah, then it just all went crazy.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, you didn't get that 23 you promised, so I understand why you're a bit annoyed with that. But it's another win at Bahrain for you. Baku, did you race Baku last season?
Yeah, he actually went to this. He started from the back and got slide. He got snaked out.
Oh yeah, Droftas screwed him. Yeah, that could have been. I think it was almost one of the reasons why you didn't win the constructors, is because Droftas snaked you on that. But yeah, in terms of Baku, obviously I know you're like really good at this track, Bahrain, but Baku, another confident one? Easy win. Wow. Okay. To be fair, I know quite a lot of people on this grid are very quick at Baku, so I'm not sure about easy, but I wouldn't bet against you getting another win or at least another podium.
Like one more time, and for me.
Yeah, now I've cursed it. Well, if Pease is hosting, then anything can happen. But yeah, either way, you've extended your championship lead. You got another win, and obviously there aren't that many races in this season, so that win could be pretty crucial. So congratulations on that, and we'll see you next week. Yeah, apologies to everyone for that. It was just, Cody's were just, everything that went wrong could have gone wrong, and I now want to stab myself in the head. So on that bombshell, it's been Top Gear apparently. On that bombshell, good night.